up? Welcome to Drifting into Freedom. And if you could please make sure you're liking these videos, you're subscribing to these videos, even if you aren't an Eagles fan, and I know who you are out there, so but we want to get the algorithm to like us, so we gotta feed the algorithm. And so yeah, it's free to subscribe. I'm not charging y'all anything, so please make sure you're subscribed so you can get those alerts every time I post these videos. Y'all are awesome. Thank you all so much for supporting me, especially on this new journey. I just want to say thank you. Yeah. Although it's been a few months now since I've been laid off, and believe me, I've had my ups and downs, but I don't know about you, but applying for jobs is almost like watching paint dry on the wall, y'all. It's been a very, very frustrating process. It's like you look at hundreds and hundreds of applications, and after a while, they all start to look the same, and it's just like, but I don't hear that phone ringing though. So that's been really strange. And here's another thing. You know what's so funny is you have these economists, you have these politicians out here saying, yeah, the economy's doing awesome. The economy is great. It's amazing. But let's just say my wallet is saying the opposite. And what is up with all of these job layoffs? Is this the new hottest trend? Because every week, or it seems like every single day, somebody is laying off. So what is really going on in this world? In 2024, nearly 150,000 workers across major tech companies, including Tesla, Intel, Microsoft, Cisco, are facing layoffs as these giants reconstruct and adapt to challenging economic conditions. From Boeing to even Cargill. And didn't Boeing just recently have strikes a couple of weeks ago? Well, guess what? They're even laying off hundreds and thousands of its staff. Cargill just announced that they're laying off over 8,000 of its employees. So layoffs is almost starting to become like a domino effect. And once these companies start announcing that they're laying off, it's like these other companies start to become this vulture, and they're all fighting to, rush into this layoff line so they can be the first to say, hey, I laid off 1,000 workers. Which to the person looking on the outside is kind of crazy if you really think about it. And the reward must be some hefty bonus because these companies are laying off their staff like crazy. If you're like me and you've recently been laid off, re-entering the job market has almost become even more of a headache because guess what? Now fake job postings are on the rise. According to CBS, 40% of companies said that they have posted a fake job posting this year, according to a survey of 650 hiring managers. 3 in 10 companies currently have fake listings on their site or job boards, according to the survey. So now not only do you have to worry about being laid off, if you're trying to re-enter the job market, well, good luck. Because you might just be applying to some fake job postings. Doesn't this make you feel so confident about our economy? Yeah. Now, when it does come to these fake job postings, I have heard some horror stories from companies literally just collecting your resume with absolutely no intention of hiring you, to collecting your data. Again, not planning on hiring you, but I just need some information from you. To some of these companies even going out of their way just so they can signal to their current employees that, by the way, you are replaceable. So I guess now they're going out of their way to threaten their current employees to let them know you should be happy you still have a job. And we all know how easily replaceable we are. Nothing says warm and fuzzy like hiring somebody for a half the salary to redo your job and pay them pennies. That's corporate greed at its finest. So although these fake job postings aren't really a scam, they're not a scam. They're just job openings that don't actually exist. So as you're spending hours and hours applying for all of these jobs so you can, I don't know, pay your rent, pay your car note, pay your bills, these companies are actually out here basically playing games literally with your emotions. And what makes it even worse is that these hiring managers themselves are often the ones behind these ghost jobs. And not only is it a slap in the face to you, but 70% of hiring managers said that these fake job listings actually boost their revenue. Wow. Talk about pure manipulation, because we all know how much these companies want to keep their shareholders happy, don't we? I mean, let's be honest, the shareholders come first, right? And as these postings make it look like these companies are doing great, we all know what happens to the stock. So if you are out there applying and you're wondering why you're applying to all of these jobs and you're just not hearing back from these recruiters, well, you might be a victim of some of these fake job postings. Believe me, at first I thought it was me, because it's like you're applying. And in most cases, you don't even get a call back, but it could be because it's a fake job all to begin with that doesn't exist. The bottom line here is these companies don't care about you or hurting your feelings. They just want to make their money and pay you scraps. There is no such thing as loyalty, or in this case, post fake job postings, collect your data, and pretend that they're actually going to hire you. But we all know that they're not. It's just one big game of manipulation. And for the person who is applying to these jobs, we're just the rabbits behind the screen. And the hiring managers are just dangling carrots right in front of our eyes. Now, although it's not always easy to tell if a job is actually fake, one of the things that you want to pay attention to is the length of time a job has been posted, especially if it's been on the website for months. That's definitely a huge red flag. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to these things. As we continue to move into the future, a lot of these jobs are about to be replaced. I mean, I don't know if any of y'all have used ChatGPT, but let's just say ChatGPT can write whole books and contracts, and you could even ask it for advice. I don't know if you've seen the recent Adidas commercial completely done in AI. I mean, y'all, we are in the future. A lot of these jobs are about to go away, especially if you're in a job market that doesn't require you to have a face-to-face with other people. I mean, beyond that, a lot of these jobs are about to be automated. You know, I have a friend in California and we talk all the time about technology, and she tells me how in California they have like a lot of self-driving cars. Now, I'm here over in the East Coast, so I haven't really seen that type of stuff just yet. There's also this new restaurant that they have out there, completely AI run. I think it's called like Cali Express. But y'all, this robot was like flipping burgers. I mean, cooking the food, everything completely automated. So as you can see, we are definitely in the future. Things are changing. And the scary thing is it's happening very quickly. In fact, South Korea is the first country to replace 10% of its workforce with robots due to the shrinking population and low birth rate. Now, if you do have a job or some type of career, consider yourself lucky, because let me just tell you, this is the worst time to lose your job and have to start all over and re-enter the job market, especially with all of these major changes going on. As these fake job postings continue to rise, and let's be honest, y'all, it ain't gonna stop. It's only gonna continue to keep increasing, especially when you can literally manipulate not only your staff, but the stock market too. It's only gonna continue to be a growing trend. So if you are out there applying for jobs, believe me, I feel your pain. It's gonna be okay. We got this. But I also want to say that we also want to embrace this new technology, Midjourney, ChatGPT, and all of these AI tools, because this might actually end up being the futuristic way of us making money, because these tools may actually end up opening up the doors for new opportunities that you didn't know existed. It used to be a time where you would actually have to pay for an expert, but now you can get expert advice literally by using some of these tools and learning how to use some of these prompts so that you can get your answers. I mean, it's incredible. So you definitely don't want to be left in the cold on the new technology side. Learn it, embrace it, make your money. Because like I said, the future that we have right now may not be the future that we're going to have in the next 5 to 10 years. So now's the time to embrace it. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as we drift into freedom together. See you soon. I don't know about you, but the new 9 to 5 is starting to emerge. See you on the next video.